crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and your midweek yoga break. So a little yoga for crafters today. Today we are going to do some hand and wrist exercises and stretches because I'm almost done over there. I've been punching many circles and shapes and postage stamps for the Just Cards class that is going out in the mail tomorrow. So let's take a little break. So welcome. If you see this with a little red live in the top left corner, that means you're here right now with me, which is super fun. So give me a like, give me a love, say hello. If you see this later, on Facebook, it's called a replay, and same thing on YouTube. It's just a video once I put it there. So comments are, of course, always welcome. And I'm really sorry, I've missed a couple of weeks of the yoga breaks because it's been pretty busy, which is not a good excuse at all. So let's get started. So first up, we're gonna sit comfortably. Or you could stand, but sitting is definitely nice. Hey, Janet, welcome. I'm actually close enough today I can see when people comment. That's pretty fun. Have your feet about hip distance apart. I know you can't see my feet, but that's okay. And then have your knees in line with your hips. A lot of us, our knees go out or our knees go in. And so it's good to periodically in our day bring our knees in neutral. So neutral is just that place in the middle. The shoulders, same thing. They should always be over our hips. But what happens to a lot of us, and I am notorious, it's so funny. I figured out today in the car, I've been teaching yoga for 18 years, and I'm still a sloucher. So imagine where my back would be if I hadn't been doing yoga for 18 years. Just saying. So there we go. Also imagine where my head would be if I hadn't been focusing a little bit every day for 18 years, right? So let's roll our shoulders. So yoga is not gonna, it could cure us maybe, but yoga is more of like a practice. It's practicing. Roll your shoulders one more time and let it settle. Let the belly pull in. Okay, so we're super strong in the spine, which is where we should move from. And then check the head. The head always wants to come forward, especially with computers. For me, punching or cutting paper or your phone. I love my phone almost as much as everybody else. I will occasionally leave it behind on accident, so it happens. All right, but now here we go. Bring your hands up in front of you. Spread your fingers wide so you feel the muscles make, action. I can't even find words today. Okay, and then softly make a fist. Spread them wide. Softly make a fist. So we're going to warm them up. Spread them wide. And I know this might look weird, but you're probably working from home, so it's okay. Your family loves you anyway. Your dog, your cat, they're going to be all right. All right, one more time. If you're in an office at an actual place, you're at least 6 foot away from somebody, unless you're working in a kitchen or something. Although, this little set, okay, so I'll talk while we move. Bring the fingers up now and take one finger like you're digging a tiny hole. This is really good for anybody that just if you work in a kitchen, fast food, or fancy food, it doesn't matter. All right, do the next finger. If you craft, I feel like anything, and there's so many jobs. It's from manual jobs to computer jobs. We use our hands a lot. And do the next finger. And a lot of us get arthritis in the fingers, and this is a way to help prevent or control that or make it feel good. All right, next finger. And you should feel this. Like I feel this down in my wrists and my forearms. So really make your fingers work. All right, and then the last one, for me, it's the thumb. And don't worry what the other fingers do quite as much. Okay, and then this part I always think is super fun. Do all the fingers together. Just the fingers. I'm mostly yelling at myself. And then now add the wrist, because I always want to go to the wrist part. This is a good stretch. Oh my goodness. So we should do this every afternoon. What time is it? 2:22. Oh, that's fun. 2:22. Now do your whole arm like you're a cheetah running across the savannah. And if you want, bring your elbows back behind you, and that will add a stretch in the back shoulders. And one more. Good. And then shake it out. And then let it rest. Listen to it. It sounds really funny. Maybe close your eyes and feel the fingers and the wrists and the arms and the shoulders. Okay. All right. Now we're going to bring them up and stretch them. So it doesn't matter which hand. And I'm going to try to make myself do something different. I almost always go this hand. So I'm going to go this hand. And I almost always start with my pinky. So I'm going to start with my thumb. So I'm going a little crazy today. So you're going to pull the finger down and we take a breath. Good. And do the next one. And if you've been practicing with me for a while, this little stretch comes up a lot because it's what we need. It's what we need as a midday, midweek yoga break. Good. And all of these videos, they're on IG, they're on YouTube, and they're on Facebook. And the fast way to find them is on, click videos. And I'm pretty sure, let me think, what am I thinking? On IG, they have their own series. Go to the next hand. And it's called Yoga for Crafters. I think on YouTube, I could put them, I think I do have a little playlist, but I haven't added them to it recently. So I will do that magically someday. So it'll make them easier for you to find them. Of course, there's all the fun crafting videos in between. Stretch here. Good. And here. And one more. Good. All right, give them a wiggle. Ooh, I like that feeling. This hand's feeling real. You know what? Because this is the punching hand, so this one still feels a little bit of that work. All right, and then both arms come forward, palms up, shoulders down and back, bellies in. Check on your legs. Did they move? Sometimes they moved out or they moved in. I was doing pretty good today. And then reach one hand for the fingers and pull this forward. Good. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders down. Taking a yoga break. If you, you're gonna, well, no, don't, it's not actually funny. I'm not gonna laugh. I've been thinking a lot about all of our kids and moms and dads that are gonna be homeschooling. I mean, they're not homeschooling, whatever, virtual learning. I mean, some are homeschooling. And I'm thinking that if you know anybody, you gotta share these videos. And it's not to promote my craft business or my yoga business, like 100%. It's because we need breaks. And turn your hand up, and organized breaks are good. And what if you can just go click on the thing and you get 5 or 6 minutes of yoga for a moment, and then you get back to work? I think that is a good idea. Get up, go walk around your house, come back, do a yoga stretch, and you're ready to go. Good. All right, other side, palm up, reach for the fingers, pull the fingers back. Good. So there we are. Breathe in here. And so you don't want to rush this. Okay, officially, we should stay at least 20 seconds. I'm pretty sure all of these aren't 20 seconds, but these ones I'm trying to make them be. And then the hand is out and the fingers are up. You need about 20-30 seconds for the stretch to be effective. I think on the fingers, you don't need quite as long. I take 2 or 3 breaths per finger. Good. One more breath. All right, bring it down. Shake it out. Now my hand feels better. Okay, and then last one. Bring your hands together. You're going to interlace your fingers. There's a way that your hands want to go. Undo that and do it the less, and if you got a ring in the way, move your ring out of the way. Okay, the less dominant way. Now press your palms down and inhale, scoop your arms up and relax your shoulders down, and we're going to stay here. Breathe. So your arms are as straight as yours will go. Don't worry. Some of us, our arms are going to be bent because that's what our shoulders allow, or an elbow or a wrist allows. But if you can get them straight, take them straight. If you can bring them in line with your ears, bring them in line with your ears. Pull your belly in. What are your feet doing? Look at your feet, look at your knees, look at your hips. And then lift the head back up right in between. And then let them go. And I can't quite float them down. Float them down and let them rest on your legs. You could do palms down or palms up. I'm gonna go palms up. And I would just take that half a breath and see which one feels the most comfortable. And there you are. There is your yoga break. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the loves. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to do something that others appreciate too. So have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you next time.